board. So, hello and welcome to this hypnosis channel where we are designing the ideal trim, slim body without all the overwhelm and overthinking and all of the diets and fads that go hand in hand with it. So before we start, there's a couple of little house rules that we'd like to put, because the rules are there are no rules. With this kind of hypnosis, we give you the freedom. This is more housekeeping, but I want to be able to preface this first so you and perhaps any of your peers that get to hear this in our group will be able to have an opportunity to know whether this is going to be appropriate. So this is going to be designed for your body to listen in to its signals, and so that you can listen to your body and know when you feel hungry. This is going to be about reducing unnecessary food noise and overthinking. So rather than thinking about planning when you're going to eat, what you're going to eat, what you did eat before, what you should be eating next, all of that is going to be completely minimalized and dissolved. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. This is also going to be strengthening your feelings of safety and trust and self-worth, to trust your body, that your body knows beyond your mind. See, the mind is a monkey mind. We all have that. However, the body doesn't lie. The body keeps the score. So we want you to really move into this beautiful trust of knowing that your body is something you can tap in and tune into. So are you okay with that?
Yes.
So now that you have agreed, and we are going to reinforce the healthy eating habits and some of the ways that we have created this, because there are no diets, there are no fads. So the rules are there are no rules. So you eat when you are hungry. You eat until you feel good. And when you feel good, you stop. You eat what you truly desire, because if you do desire to have something sweet, then eat it, because that's your body telling you what you need. If you are desiring to have sourdough, like you spoke to me about before, have sourdough. So it's about listening to your body and really observing what it is saying. And the last one, and certainly not the least, because this is the magic one, is that you will eat consciously. So when you're eating, you're going to be with your food. You're going to be hungry. We discussed that before, you know. Eating when you're not hungry is like having sex when you don't feel like it. Let me put it to you that way. So it's always better to eat when you're hungry, because it is so much more gratifying. However, the conscious part of it, where you enjoy the food better because you're actually hungry and your mouth is enjoying it, every part of you is enjoying it, what that's doing is it's turning on, switching on your metabolism. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to now allow you to get into a very comfortable position, and I am going to allow you to go backstage, and thank you for agreeing that your body is so precious, because your body is your temple. Your body is what you will live in for the rest of your life. So it is so much more important than some of these thoughts that go round and round and round. Listen to your intuition. However, intuition comes when the mind is quiet. So I'm going to ask you to take a nice deep breath in and a nice exhale out. And do another deep breath in. And a beautiful exhale out. Now, before we take the next inhalation, you just go ahead and breathe naturally. I want you to know that everything and anything that you have done in the way of food habits that have been in the past is in the past. I want you to know that you can step into a new zone of trust. A zone of trust as if you could let go of all of those habits. Like I could even rise you up. So before I rise you up, what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in to rise you up. And when you do that, you're going to take that deep breath in through the nose, rising all the way up, and you're going to go above your physical self. And as you rise up, you're going to exhale. And as you exhale, you are going to release and let go of any negative criticism you've ever had about yourself, your body, any negative words you've ever heard, anything you've ever seen with your eyes, felt with your skin is going to be dissolved. So this is a very important breath because that gives authority for your subconscious mind to now get ready to rise up and breathe in. And as you breathe in and rise all the way up above yourself, you're taking in all of the wisdom that you need. And now exhale out all of the wisdom into your future. I want you to imagine, Sharon, that you can go back in time, and even anyone who is listening to this is going to benefit because this is going to allow you to release, dissolve, and clear any of the old habits so that you can reset and listen and be anchored into your body. I want you to imagine that as you are above yourself in time, you're going to go all the way back through your timeline. So you're going to be counted back from 11 back to 0. Now, when we get to 0, you're going to be in a place and a space where it is complete nothingness. It is before time, it is before your birth, and it is before all ancestral lineage. So getting ready to float back and just trust your subconscious mind to take you back on this journey. 11, going deeper and deeper and deeper. 10, as you go so deep, you feel as if you are floating through a rainforest. 9, feeling the warmth of the sunshine on your shoulders and recognizing that you're rewinding back through time. 8, filtering gently and yet rewinding back so you can delete, dissolve, and clear all the old eating habits. Notice that you are filtering, and the trees beneath you and the sound of peace are like the sounds of water running from a creek. 7, going deeper and even deeper now, deep into this blissful, peaceful space, meandering effortlessly through the landscape, 6, deeper and deeper and deeper. And as I take you deeper still, we're going back 5 and then 4, so deep, so luxuriously comfortable. 4, your whole physical being is now completely relaxed. 3, going so deep inside that you are just a small child and you can see the little child below. 2, and now you are going to speed back through time, going back through the generations, going back. It's almost like you can Feel the wind beneath your wings. You can feel the breath of fresh air all around you. Noticing that as you are now going back, you are attracted to this beautiful place and space called infinite, limitless love. And this is a place and a space that is embracing you, because here you have no time, you have no meaning, and you have no body. You just have your own spirit, and you are going to create everything from the ground up. You are seeing yourself in a mirror. Only you are creating the ideal body that is trim, slim, fit, and healthy. Now I want you to look over to the left-hand side of the mirror. Notice your body knows in front of you when it's hungry. When you are given this new body, you are going to know exactly when to nourish yourself. You are going to know exactly when you've had enough. You are going to desire exactly what your body truly needs, and this is going to give you the ability to move, to have health, to have vitality, and to have billion-dollar energy. You begin turning down the volume as you turn up the vibration. So over on the left, you see the earthly old version of yourself, overthinking, overanalyzing, questioning. And I want you to notice that that old part and even the excess kilos and baggage that you were carrying and all of the negative emotions that were attached are now floating away downstream. Notice that they're floating and they're disappearing into the wilderness. And as your spirit is there with the mirror, creating your new body of your ideal self, I want you to say goodbye and thank the old parts of yourself. Because the old parts of yourself may have had habits that you know were not beneficial. So I want you to let them drift away, and I want you to thank them as they float downstream, getting further and further and further away. And this is where your clarity becomes your unity, because in front of you, you see your body in the most incredible way. Your physical body is looking so good. You notice that you have the freedom to move the way that you want to move. You have the ability to do exactly all the things you want to do. And notice that you are tuned into your body. Notice that your confidence has grown, and yet your body has completely trimmed and is strong. Notice that your trust has grown, and that trust is the trust that you have in yourself, the trust that you know your body never lies. So you can trust your body to tell you the truth of exactly what you need. And as you can feel that trust rising, becoming so powerful, you may even understand that your rituals and your habits may adjust. Your body becomes stronger, your wisdom becomes attuned. You're healing from the ground up. You are now a lifelong companion with this body that you see in the mirror. This is the new you, because this new you enjoys food. This new you listens to exactly the desires of your stomach. This new you uses your gut as the gut brain that discerns exactly what you eat. And isn't it nice to eat what you truly desire and remain trim, slim, fit, and healthy? And as you hear these words, you'll feel them totally encapsulated. And as you see this mirror image of yourself, I want you to see how you move. I want you to understand the way that you are so much healthier, so much happier. Notice that you can listen to your body and eat food, and your body clock has moved into a very timely way where you can even eat meals with those that you want to eat meals with. But you can listen to what your body is saying, stopping when you feel good, eating consciously so your metabolism is activating now. You're metabolizing everything you eat. Everything you eat metabolizes, so you are the ideal size, shape that you see in the mirror. Notice that nothing tastes as good as proud and comfortable and nourished feels. Go ahead and float into that mirror image of yourself, because you may discover that that is the true you. This is the true version of you to your core. And now I want you to get ready to come back through time. I want you to come back knowing that you can float through time. You can float through to where you are birthed, as if from the time you were born, you had completely, innately carved and curated this into every muscle and cell of your body. It is a natural way of life that you eat only when you're hungry. It is a natural way of life that you eat what you truly desire. You wouldn't go shopping and buy a pair of shoes and then put them on and then buy another pair of shoes and put them on as well. You know that you only wear one pair of shoes at a time. And just as natural as it feels to wear one pair of shoes at a time, and as logical as it is, you eat exactly what you require, because you know that if you fill your car with petrol, you don't have to fill it again. You know that once your car has petrol, it has fuel, and that is the whole purpose. Isn't it interesting how your confidence increases now, and how you're coming through your timeline and dropping through every thread of your life these new habits of eating consciously and completely empowering yourself to know exactly when you feel good, to stop when you feel good, and noticing that this happens effortlessly, noticing how you enjoy moving your body, enjoy feeling energy, enjoy feeling light and free as your body becomes healthier, more confident, more attractive, more radiant. And notice how you love food. You love it with a new passion, but you only eat it when you're hungry, and you stop when you feel good. And isn't it nice that you have the freedom to eat whatever you truly desire, and you eat consciously, because you wouldn't miss that yummy food for the world. Notice how you come in to where you are right here and now. And I want you to see off into your future. That vision of you standing in your power, standing in your form of being trim, metabolizing everything you eat to maintain this body. How does your body look? Notice what your body feels like. Notice how you're moving. Notice that you are also in a better rhythm of life. Maybe going to bed a little bit earlier. Maybe waking a little bit earlier. Noticing that your body clock and everything is just aligning and chiming in to the ideal life for you to have health, wealth, success, and freedom. And as you drop down into this future version of you, I want you to feel it. Feel what it feels like to move easily. Hear what you hear because you are being told how great you look. Notice how your energy has completely lifted. Feel a warm embrace as if you are giving yourself this great big hug. And then integrate right back to where you are here and now. And as I bring you back, you're integrating all of these new ways naturally, comfortably, effortlessly. And every evening you begin welcoming rest, because sleep becomes part of your healing, part of your transformation, part of your success. You no longer have to stay awake so late the way you do. You can now adjust the clock and feel the desire to sleep so your body restores, strengthens, so you awake and your life feels so clear, so grand, so amazing. And as you come back to the here and now, maybe if it is your time to wake up, it'll be a wakefulness that when it is your time, you'll wake with complete clarity, alertness. You'll feel so good. And when you come back, you will automatically be at one with your body and at one with food, because you are trim, slim, fit, and healthy. You have billion-dollar energy. One, coming back to the here and now, trusting and listening. Two, getting ready to open your eyes. And three, open your eyes. Take a nice deep breath of life in. That's right. And breathe it out. And just allow that to settle and enjoy, and know that you can listen to this so that you will become more and more aligned with your new $1 billion energy and your best body for life.